Are you able to draw and fade the golf ball whenever you want? This is such an important skill to master if you want to find more fairways and hit it closer to the pin.
So in today's video, we're going to show you everything you need to play the fade and the draw, and the best part is it's so simple. You can take it straight to the golf course. Right, let's get started. So welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get started, what do you need help with your game right now? What videos would you like us to do for you? So post down in the comments down below and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like what you're seeing today.
Okay, let's get into today's video. Now, you watching this will have a predominant shot shape. It might be a fade, it might be a draw. Don't fight against that when you're on the golf course. Play with that shot. But what we're going to show you today is how to easily play a fade or a draw when the shot or when the situation calls for it. We're going to show you what's needed right now. Then we're going to head on the golf course, put ourselves in some scenarios and show you exactly how to play that draw and fade, but really simple. Let's explain first of all what we need. Let's go with the fade. I've got my target here, which is the yellow flag in front of me. Really simple to help you understand that play a fade. If there's my target line to that yellow flag there, to play a fade, I need a club path that is left of that target line. And I need my club face at impact to be slightly to the right of my club path, but actually slightly left of my target line. If I can get my face between the target line and the path, I will produce a fade. It's as simple as that. To play a draw, it's the opposite. All I need is a club path that is right of my target line. I need a face close to the path, but open to the target line. If I can get my face in between that target line and path, that will produce the draw. Sounds so simple, but once we know that, it's so much easier then to put that into practice and produce it when you need it on the golf course.
All right, 16th hole at the ground, dog leg left to right, par 5, and there's a little bit of a slope from left to right as well. If you get this perfect, you have a wedge in your hand.
Do you know what, this is perfect shape to get the most out of the hole, get it really working down there. I love to play this shot as well, little fade. I feel like I can keep it in play and control this shot, especially under pressure as well. So let's talk through the strategy on this hole, then I'm gonna show you probably the simplest way that you can actually create that fade. I think most golfers make it far too complicated. We're gonna do it all in 2 setup changes. So first of all, let's take a look. As Piers said, it dog legs left to right. If I can get it working around that bunker there, it's gonna help me. So first of all, my target, where I wanna get the ball to finish, is on the right corner of the bunker in the distance. So that's really where I want the golf ball to finish. So based on that, I wanna start the golf ball left of that and then have it working its way back to there, because when it lands, it's gonna bank to the right as well. Here's the simple way to do it. First thing we're gonna do, we need an open face to the path. So I'm just gonna rotate the face slightly, taking my hand off the club, and then place my hand on the club. Now I have a slight open face. If you are naturally a fader, do not overdo this. So just slightly open the face there. The next thing I'm gonna do now is, I need the path that's gonna be left. The way I'm gonna get the path is just simply by aiming my body to the left. So I'm gonna walk in, I'm gonna point my club face just a fraction left of the right corner of the bunker. There we go. And then I'm aiming my body now further left of that. So I now have a face that is pointing right of where my body is. From here now, I've just got to commit to swinging as normal on the line of my body. And if I just get it right, I'll get this ball starting left, fading back to that point, and then hopefully get it on the fairway, rolling that way. It's easy to talk that. Let me put it into practice. I've got a few balls here to see what I can do. And there we go. So started left, bending right. That is an absolute peach right in the middle of the fairway.
Up and down with your wedge for a par.
Maybe not wedge. Maybe I've probably got an 8-iron in there. I'm just going to do one more though.
I definitely think you should have quit while you were ahead there.
But this is something. Nice. This is something that you guys just need to practice, because it's not always easy to get that consistency of it. But the more you do it, the more you can stand up there with confidence. So now I'm putting myself under pressure. That's a tough one to beat.
So you may need to feel as though you swing a bit more to the left, aim a bit more to the left, or have the face a bit more open. Did you do anything different on that one? Because it's the same shot, pretty much the same feeling.
Same shot, same feeling. It's probably about 7 or 8 yards short. It was a slightly lower heel strike, which started left of target, but that is like, I'm 2 in the fairway in this hole. I'm happy.
Should we go and find a draw?
One lost ball, but 2
one
in the
lost
fairway.
ball.
I'm happy with those. Okay, so we've moved to the 15th hole, and as you can see, we've got a beauty of a flag back left that suits the draw absolutely perfect. So Piers, talk us through how we play the draw and this shot, actually the strategy on this shot.
Okay, let's start with the strategy on this. Like Andy said, it's a back left flag, so it's a real inviting shot for that draw. But we do need to take a look, because that bunker on the left is looming. There's not a lot of room left of the flag, so it's all going to drop away and it'll be a really difficult up and down from there. And plus the green from front to back, from that front, the back of that bunker to the back of the green, there's not a lot of room there. So we've got to be mindful that getting the yardage right is difficult. So straight away, even though I've only got a 9-iron in hand, I'm thinking, I want the ball to almost pitch 25 feet right of the flag. So if I can get the ball pitching at 25 feet right of the flag, that's actually the safest play here. So I'm actually going to go middle of the green, get the draw where it pitches around 25 feet right of the flag, sounds very precise. We also know that because it's got the draw on it, it's going to actually work its way towards the flag as well. So it sounds really good, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to play it as well as I just described it. When it comes to the actual technique, we need to have the face left of the path when we're striking the golf ball. So the easiest way you can do it, the simplest way, it's all in the setup. So let's get the club face out in front of us, normal grip, it's a square face, soften the hands and just twist the club a little bit. So you can now see I've actually got the club from square to slightly closed. And then put your hands back on the club. So now when I look down, this face wants to look left when I'm actually getting set up over the golf ball. So from there, I'm going to aim my club at that spot on the green. So I've actually got there's a lateral water hazard post at the back of the green. I'm actually going to use that as my target. And then from there, I'm going to get my feet, hips and shoulders all aiming to the right of that. So straight away, if we think of this now, if I just follow the line of my body when I'm swinging, I'm now going to be swinging the club out to the right with the club face pointing left of that. That's going to create that draw, and all of that can be done very simply by just changing the setup. Shall I hit one?
Yeah, let's hit a shot. It's important to just note that we just don't need to chase the flag. Just because the flag is back left, it doesn't mean we need to try and hit that flag.
Definitely not. Even though it's a 9-iron hands, I'm not trying to hold it or get it stiff. And that one there, I've overcooked the draw. And I've got kind of lucky with that one. A little bit strong, maybe a little bit big.
But there's a great example. Piers is almost just, it's gone at the flag there. But if he was aiming at the flag and played that shot, he'd be missing the green. So sometimes when you see the best players in the world hit it close, they've missed their spot.
It was
we always talk about that.
It was a fluke.
It was a fluke. So we know on that one that the club face was just too close.
Maybe too bit closed, yeah, absolutely. That was probably a counteraction to the last one.
Okay, so is it one little left strong, one little right? Now, somewhere in between those is the perfect shot.
There is.
You must hit a great shot on this one. Okay, one left, one right. This
one left, one right.
25 feet
well,
spot,
say the one
remember?
left. The one left is right at it, Andrew.
Left of your spot.
The flag. I changed my mind in my downswing. No, I didn't. That's kind of the safe one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a safe one. Better.
Yeah, they're
It's
okay.
better. It's green.
They're okay.
You've hit the green.
Yeah, and there were two of them were draws, one of them wasn't, but I think the second one was more of a counteraction to the fact that obviously I'd hit that one too far left.
It's all exploration when you're doing this, isn't it? The key thing is just test this out, figure out what works for you, and hopefully you've got this draw in your locker to produce when you're on the golf course. So we hope you guys enjoyed that very easy way to start shaping the golf ball. And make sure you check out meandmygolf.com for our best content. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.